pollution starts in the West Bank, it doesn't stay in the West Bank. It goes into the shared aquifer between Israel and the West Bank. And what's happening in Gaza also impacts Israel. The coastal aquifer is shared. Mediterranean is shared. And the pollution doesn't stop on border. And in order to deal with these challenges, you have to work with your neighbors. And in order to talk with your neighbors, that should be based on trust in order to have really that efficient solutions that you need to deal with climate change. I will stop here. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. And Rachel, if you want to add anything, good.
Tareq, you touched on this, but for the last several weeks, I thought that when Arava Institute, in connection with rebuilding Gaza,
Yes, because we've been working in Gaza since more than 5 years now, sending systems into Gaza, installing projects in Gaza through our Palestinian partners, bringing engineers, technicians from Gaza into Israel, into the Arava Institute, training them on water, energy, food, sustainable agricultural systems. So we have the partners and we have the trust with the partners, and they are ready to work with us. And we're currently working with them, where these systems shall be installed, what type of system, what size of communities. Yeah.
Yeah, can I add briefly to that? So
One that needs the most attention and most action as soon as.
Yeah, I wish I can choose one. the climate change, because we really feel it and see it there with the droughts, with the water scarcity. But we have the know-how, we have the right technologies to deal with the impact of the climate change, recycling wastewater, desalinating water, using concepts like dual use of land. At the same piece of land, you have agriculture and also you produce electricity from solar energy. That means growing crops below the solar panels. We were the first pilot in Israel. We introduced this concept into Israel. We studied the impact of shading on the crops. Not only that, but also on the evaporation of the irrigation water. That means you can save water by doing this concept, using solar energy to pump water, help farmers. We have a lot of challenges also on the West Bank, in Jordan, and I'm sure also in Syria, and many countries in the Middle East. Most of these cities or villages not connected to the sewage network. And what does that mean? That means the sewage infiltrates into the shared aquifer. And recycling it, by recycling it, you don't only solve an environmental challenge, but you help people adapt to climate change. You give them more water to use it for agriculture. The treated wastewater it's very high quality. You can use it for irrigation.
So the temperature is rising, and that makes like water. Why is there a water shortage? Is it because temperatures go up and it evaporates more, or what is going on?
One, but two, it's because of the climate change. Because you have less rain.
Less rain.
In certain years you have the same rain,
Yeah.
but it comes in one day, on 1 week. Or so we're going to benefit from that water.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And some of the aquifers in the region, they are non-renewable aquifers. So with the consumption, the salinity goes up, and you don't have high quality water for agriculture. Rivers are drying because of the lack of snow, lack of rain.
Thank you.
The problem is a social problem, and until we can figure out the social part, that's sort of the key to figuring out the environmental part. That's why I think what you guys are doing is so special. Is there have you seen how people after they leave the program, have you seen how it's sort of changed the communities and that they go back to, and has there been ways that it's been able to spark fresh ideas and perspectives on that?
Mm-hmm. First of all, I will comment on your first comment. It's indeed social challenge. Environment is not only a technical problem. When you want to help communities to adapt or mitigate climate change, culture, public acceptance, social acceptance of technology, of an idea is very important. You see how people change their way of life because of the climate change, because of the cold waves that we have, and homes in the Middle East are not insulated like many areas here in the US. And we see people cannot afford heating their homes. What they do, they go collect wood and they burn this wood to heat room. You see the whole family in one room. Some of these heating systems are okay, most of them are not. They generate a lot of smoke inside the house. And this is what we call it like energy poverty. People cannot afford heating or cooling their homes. Since back home, we decided no, we will continue. And the students decided that. The students said, no, we will not leave, we'll continue together. Only one Palestinian student went home back. His family pushed him for security reasons. They were worried about his security. I tried to convince them, but that did not work. 4 of our Israeli students were called to the reserve duty to serve in the army. 4 American students were called back by their universities because what the State Department published, and even though the students said no, we're not going back, we're good, we're safe here, we will stay here, they were forced to leave, and we think because of insurance companies. It was really heartwarming to see how Palestinians connected with each other. It was really heartwarming to see Palestinian students from the West